Good evening everybody and welcome back to episode 166 of Enter Crypto, where twice a day I keep you informed and fully up to date on all things crypto. If that sounds like something you would be interested in, then subscribe to the channel. I put out a new video every 12 hours. So the story I've got for you is from CNN's business section, and it's titled "Crypto Exchange Binance Reportedly Had Secret Access to its US Arms Bank Account." So there is CZ. We'll read the article as always and sum up at the end. So the US partner of global cryptocurrency exchange Binance has confirmed that a trading firm managed by Binance CEO CZ operated as a market maker on its platform. Reuters reported on Thursday that Binance had secret access to a bank account belonging to its purportedly independent US partner and transferred large sums of money from the account to the trading firm Merit Peak. While there was a market-making firm named Merit Peak that operated on the Binance.us platform, it stopped all activity on the platform in 2021. Binance US said in a tweet on Thursday after the Reuters story was published. It did not elaborate on when in 2021 the activity ceased or comment on CZ's role at the trading firm. A spokesperson for Binance US referred CNN to its Thursday tweet, emphasizing the line that reads, "Only Binance US employees have access to Binance US bank accounts, period." There have been many, this is a tweet from Binance, there have been many attempts to draw parallels between Binance US and fraudulent exchanges that have gone bankrupt. The real facts speak for themselves. There is no comparison. Our leadership team is staffed with former DOJ, SEC, FBI and New York Fed employees who basically all work there. The global Binance exchange is not licensed to operate in the United States, but the transfers to Merit Peak revealed by Reuters suggest that Binance controlled the finances of Binance US, despite saying publicly that the American entity is fully independent and operates as its US partner. Binance transferred over $400 million from the account at California-based Silvergate Bank to Merit Peak between January and March 2021, Reuters reported on Thursday. Before that story's publication, Binance US had told Reuters that Merit Peak is neither trading nor providing any kind of services on the Binance US platform without giving further details. Binance US's executives were concerned by the outflows from the Silvergate account to Merit Peak because the transfers were taking place without their knowledge, according to the messages reviewed by Reuters. A spokesperson for the global Binance exchange, which did not respond to Reuters' questions for the article on Thursday, told crypto news outlet CoinDesk that the transfers were a Binance.us issue. The activities of crypto platforms market makers, firms that typically buy and sell assets at exchanges to deepen trading volumes, have come under growing scrutiny from US financial regulators since the collapse of major exchange FTX in November. So the subheading "Tremendous Burden." CZ has not directly addressed the report, but on Friday he tweeted, "Remember 4," tagging a previous post in which he listed his do's and don'ts for 2023. The fourth item on the list was ignore FUD, that's fear, uncertainty and doubt, fake news and attacks. Using an acronym for fear, uncertainty and doubt, often used in crypto in relation to news perceived as negative, basically gossip. The day before Reuters' article, Binance Chief Strategy Officer Patrick Hillman told the Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg that Binance expected to pay penalties to resolve US investigations into the company. Hillman said Binance had been built by software engineers unfamiliar with laws and rules on bribery and corruption, money laundering and economic sanctions, but earlier gaps in its regulatory compliance had since been closed. "It's a tremendous burden," Hillman told Bloomberg. "We just want to put it behind us." Hillman did not respond to detailed questions Reuters sent him for the article that was published on Thursday. Regulators are concerned that some market makers have received undisclosed special treatment from crypto exchanges that may disadvantage customers. The SEC accused FTX founder SBF in December of granting special privileges to his trading firm Alameda, allowing him to siphon off billions of dollars in FTX's customer money. Bankman-Fried has pleaded not guilty. The bankruptcy of 2022 of a string of major crypto firms has also stoked calls from politicians for greater clarity on how regulators assess ties between US banking and the cryptocurrency sector. In December, Senators Elizabeth Warren and Tina Smith wrote to top financial regulators, including Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, asking about their assessment of the risks to banks and the banking system stemming from exposure to crypto. The letter cited Silvergate Capital Corporation as among the banks that relied heavily on their crypto customers. Shares in Silvergate Capital Corp, Silvergate Bank's parent company, fell sharply on the Reuters report, closing down over 22%. They have lost nearly 90% of their value since hitting an all-time high in November 2021. So it looks like that, this is very difficult to say what's going on and what's not going on because it's all happening behind closed doors. But if this is true, this is a big no-no. Binance US and Binance International, we'll call it. It's actually just called Binance, but Binance International are two separate legal entities operating in two separate jurisdictions. So these cannot be, this is like, basically it's two completely separate companies. So you cannot be mixing and mingling and co-mingling, anything basically, anything, whether it be the company's assets or the company's, funds, whatever it is, currencies they're holding, if it's crypto they're holding it, they cannot be mixing anything. In fact, they shouldn't even have authority. So CZ or anybody from Binance International shouldn't even be able to touch any of the money or move any money around from Binance US and vice versa. They're completely different legal entities, so they shouldn't be mixing or doing anything like that. And there's very strict laws in America to stop this happening. So if it is happening, I am sure we're going to get some news about this from either the regulators or the maybe even criminal proceedings coming from this if it's true. But at the moment, it's just not confirmed. We do get a lot of FUD in crypto. We never know if it's true or not. To my knowledge, CZ has never lied. I've never seen any of his tweets sort of not come true or been. He's always, as far as I can see, he's always been honest. And there's no reason not to think that it hasn't been. So I genuinely don't know whether this is true or not. But if it is true, it's not good. And with Binance being the largest exchange in crypto, if it is true, then we can imagine what's going to happen again. What happened with FTX, and FTX was not as big as Binance. FTX really was number 2. Binance is the biggest by far. I think it's 2 or 3 times bigger than FTX. So if there's anything like that going on, and usually if there is something like this going on, there's usually more going on that hasn't been found out yet. So, and it kind of has that domino effect where with FTX we found out, we just can't withdraw. Oh, was that a big deal? Not really, according to him. Then all of a sudden there was no money there. And then all of a sudden you found out why there's no money there, and it's because it's all been, traded by his sister company. Just a total mess. You find out more, there's more questions than there is, you ask a question and you end up coming down more questions rather than getting answers. So hopefully it's nonsense, but we shall see over the coming days and weeks. As always, guys, thank you for watching and listening. Remember, everybody, to please subscribe to the channel, join my team, and I'll keep you updated on all things crypto every 12 hours. Smash the like button if you feel you got value from this video, and I'll see you all in 12 hours time.